Some Ekiti residents have been expressing mixed feelings as the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) finally hit the Supreme Court's order that the old notes of 200 naira, 500 naira and 1000 naira should be in circulation until December 31, 2023. The CBN on Monday released a statement hours after President Muhammadu Buhari claimed that he did not order the CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele or the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami to disobey the Apex Court's ruling. The CBN spokesperson Issa Abdul Mumin in a statement on Monday confirmed that the old notes remain legal tender until December 31, 2023. Before this latest development, many Nigerians had experienced difficulties in accessing Naira notes. Some lives were lost during the Naira scarcity crisis.
From the morning time to this time, you will see people that want to buy something, but there's no money. And they truly want to buy. Some people will come here and sit 30 minutes, even getting to 1 hour, transferring just to one money. So the thing is affecting me. It's not maybe, I don't know other people, but for me here, so even though sometimes people will come here and meet me, you are staying beside bank, you will have some cash. I say, even though I suffer, I don't gain anything.
First, I don't even think you should have even suffered this long for this to have gotten to this stage. Because a lot of Nigerians suffered, lots of people fainted in the banks, a lot of people even were begging for money on the streets because they could not feed themselves. But this, at least they're saying that they can collect, or we should collect old currency now. It's a good development. It will help Nigerians alleviate themselves from the stressful conditions they've been going through.
Despite the CBN directives to commercial banks to start receiving and paying old 500 naira and 1000 naira as legal tender, some Ekiti residents who went to the bank on Tuesday could not access required cash. Long queues remained at the banks and ATM points.
They will change the Naira note before the election, and then they will release it or make it open again after the election. So I feel it has a hand to do something to do with election, and right now making it accessible to me is still not a relief, because right now I still can't withdraw. Like, look at banks everywhere, there are still queues. So if actually there was a place they kept the old Naira note before making the new one open, and still it was scarce, so we had the old Naira note then before the new one was available. We actually can't send it now, because these are questions that we need to ask. Where was the old Naira notes? Where did they keep it? Where did they store it? Because obviously old Naira was very, very much accessible before the whole new Naira saga started. And then after the new Naira saga started, it was still scarce. We still could not see it.
Why did you just single-handedly decide a policy that will affect over 200 million people alone without even consultation with anybody? So I believe it was wrong, and the outcome has been seen. Now, initially, they were not agreeing with the Supreme Court, but they had no choice than to agree with the Supreme Court, because you cannot force the judgment.
According to them, of what economic impact is the Naira redesigning on the populace, even as the old Naira notes are still being rejected?
It's a different thing to allow the old note to be legalized, and it's a different thing to make it available, because we still have the whole situation of withdrawing from the bank and withdrawing from POS with the huge amount of charges. So the thing is, I feel everything is done for a reason. I feel they have a purpose. I feel they know what is going on out there, and we as citizens, we just have to keep playing along with their rules or anything they pour out to us. We can't go against it here. But even if it's still on some people's advantage, it still falls on the aspect that it's still not going to be available in every field, like in everywhere. So markets don't even accept the old notes, even presently, even as it is legalized now. But the thing is, where is the old Naira? Where is the new Naira? Everything is still scarce.
This time, let them just release it. So people in the market will know, okay, the other one now, we are not seeing it. Let us take this old one now serious. So everybody will be accepting the money. Okay, last week now, see this bank now, they are dispersing old money. Some people do not collect the money because they will use it inside the one market there. Some people don't use to collect it, because everybody now, just some people still confused.
For some ATM vendors, or some POS vendors rather, some charge 300 naira per 1000 naira. And you know, a lot of people live below poverty line in this country. So imagine a situation where you earn your hard-earned 1000 naira and you are trying to withdraw that money to feed yourself, and you are being charged 300 naira. So basically you have the liability to be able to use just 700 naira, which is very meager, and they can't even use it to fend for themselves and their family. So I think now that it has been removed, a lot of Nigerians would feel relief from the stress that they've been going through.
Recall that some state governors had instituted a legal action against the federal government following the Naira redesign policy, which set February 10 deadline for the old currency notes to cease to be a legal tender. They stand justified with the recent Supreme Court order extending the use of the old notes to December 31, 2023. Kayode Adegbile reporting for Puff TV News at Bekiti.
People of the Fountain.